It's Monday evening in City Heights, and Girl Scout Troop 4307 is gathering. But instead of green and brown uniforms, the girls are wearing a rainbow of color. When it's time for the Girl Scout salute, they raise 3 fingers to foreheads covered in jewel-toned hijabs. It's estimated 30,000 East Africans live in San Diego, many of them in City Heights. The Girl Scout Troop is just one example of how refugee families are tailoring U.S. customs for their mostly American-born children. At tonight's troop meeting, henna and learning about East African countries.
We try to get them prepared, not only for them to preserve their culture, but also to prepare them for the mainstream culture.
Bethlehem Degu is the troop leader. She says the specialized troop started because girls in her community wanted to join, but their parents weren't so sure. They thought maybe their daughters had to be a certain religion or would be off camping all the time.
If their parents are always too scared to, have them join this program or join that program because it's not culture competent, they don't know, they don't have someone, translating to them and telling them or helping them fill out the forms, then these girls will never get that experience that those other girls do.
But by using a translator, the program's message was something the parents could all get behind.
Just sisterhood and respect, and Girl Scouts is all about confidence, like building the girls' confidence up, and so all of the things that comes with the Girl Scouts, but at the same time having pride in their culture and pride in who they are as well.
Here in San Diego, we have 25,000 girls, and many of them are served through troops, traditional troops that most Americans know about, but some of them are specialty troops or common interest troops. For example, in Mira Mesa, we have an all-Vietnamese Girl Scout troop.
There are also Spanish language troops and special interest troops for girls who like science or golf. Jacob says such acceptance falls right in line with what the Girl Scouts founder envisioned.
Now, Juliet Lowe was a very, very progressive woman. Back in 1912, women didn't have the vote. They couldn't wear pantaloons. They were certainly not expected to be athletes.
For Troop 4307, there's no limit on ambition.
And you?
I want to be 6 things. I want to be a ballerina teacher, a gymnastics teacher, an orthodontist, a dentist, and a talent show teacher, and a singer.
At another troop meeting, the girls hear from female role models Shiona Som of nonprofit Women Give San Diego and postdoctoral student Anandita Dasgupta.
Does anybody have an idea of when they would what age they would like to get married?
30.
30? Why 30?
Because you're going to be busy with school and stuff.
Excellent.
But also role models are the very women who got the Girl Scout troop started. The United Women of East Africa support team is made up of refugee mothers who got their start just trying to make things better for their kids. They've also negotiated women-only pool hours at the YMCA so their Muslim daughters could learn to swim. And they fought for school lunches that meet their children's religious guidelines. Now the women provide cultural competency training and educate their community about health and business.
haddii anigu aan strong aan ahay qof adag ilmahaygu way fiirinayaan wayna ila joogaan moogtahay.
My mom is hardcore. Like most of these moms are really hardcore, but like my mom is really hardcore.
Hassan's daughter and Girl Scout senior Fatima Haji seems to have noticed.
She has so many things going against her, like the English is not her first language. This is not her country, When I went over to her country, I felt so out of place, and I was thinking, how could she do all these things, come to these events, do all this stuff, and she doesn't think about it at all. It's like just the thought of us really keeps her going and stuff, and I just want to pick that up from her, that strength.
Strength that will let her fulfill the Girl Scout promise to serve her country and help people at all times. Megan Burks, KPBS News.